Saladito program time.
If you want to judge me for engaging in rough sex with a woman that I hardly knew, that's okay too. In evaluating my life over the recent months, it's clear that I've made some poor choices, particularly in regards to the people that I've chosen to associate with. But I am not the person that this woman, her lawyers, and certain members of the media have painted me to be. However, it's extremely alarming to watch how quickly and willingly and knowingly certain members of the media have taken one side of a story and tried to convict me in the court of public opinion without having or choosing to report anywhere close to all of the facts.
Yo, mis saludos y respetos. Full blast. Beach Manseco Blog Deshba. Greetings to all my gente out there. Hopefully everybody's having a good day. First and foremost, muchas gracias. Big Plazo Tlamati for the view. I highly appreciate you stopping by and giving you some of your expensive time. Well, for those of you who don't know, my name is Manny. I go by the Jaguar Paul. Yes, sir. All right, now. Mucho gusto to all, and man, it's always a pleasure. Oh, before I forget, do me a big favor. Make sure you subscribe, or if you haven't done so, paw that like button, por favor. I would highly appreciate that. Like that, we could get these topics. There's positive knowledge out there to other people that might not know that there's an older homie on this side of town extending a little knowledge for free. But know this though, I'm not Mr. Know-It-All, and I'm humble to say that. Every day we learn. Every day is a learning experience for all of us. We just gotta be open-minded and willing to embrace that. No matter if it comes from a 5-year-old, 10-year-old, a 50-year-old, 80-year-old. Hey, every day we learn something new, and the main thing is to be receptive to all that and embrace it. Of course, you're gonna keep whatever you think is beneficial for you and let go of the bullshit. Feel me? Dale pues. Vámonos recio, que no? Right, my people. So let's kick this shit off. Let's get ready. And if you're feeling down, animo. Keep that chin up, homie. Chin up. And if you can't keep your head up, you want me to help you, homie? Positive energy, que no? You ready for the vibes? I'm on no recio, slow motion, baby. Well, my warriors, I have a good one for today. For those of you who don't know, I'm gonna talk about this man. He plays for the Los Angeles Dodgers. His name is Trevor Bauer. He's an American professional baseball pitcher. He previously played for the Arizona Diamondbacks, Cleveland Indians, and Cincinnati Reds. I made a part one. Well, not necessarily a part one, but I touched on a little bit about his life, his career, and previously now what he's unfortunately going through. Man. So before I continue with this, I want to let everybody know that I'm not a professional journalist. Obviously, dude. I'm not trained or a professional individual to be in front of TV. I'm just a typical average next door neighbor, man. Was Mr. Bauer was accused of punching and choking a woman without her consent during sex. According to a 2021 report by the Washington Post, the woman sought a restraining order against Bauer in June of 2020, roughly a year after roughly a year after her on and off relationship with him ended, according to the picture's representatives. Oh man, here we go. This, I mean, not to put down women or go against allegedly abused women. I mean, man, sometimes, man, I mean, this sounds like a gold digger, man. I mean, a lot of these women out there are taught to look for a man that's making big money. Uh, might live in little towns out in the Midwest, and hey, go to Hollywood, get yourself a rich celebrity, rapper, Hollywood, or to LA looking for financial security. And I mean, hey, some may have good intentions, good hearts. Hey, we all deserve a shot at love, you know? We all deserve a little love. Sprinkle me through job. And she was into some freaky, kinky sex. I mean, bottom line, I'm gonna play some a video so you guys could hear it from the man himself. Um, I mean, these are allegations that are destroying this man's professional career, his fame, his name.
Oh no!
I mean, man, uh, yeah. And the reason I'm making this video is because I find it very unfortunate and unfair that there's a lot of men out there that done worse things and really abuse their not power, but their celebrity status or the money they have. You know, they say that money talks, and they like to get big-headed and abuse and take advantage of young women or women of men, because a man could be a victim of sexual assaults as well. Let's not forget that a man could be a victim of domestic violence as well. But in this case, it looks like this woman has been lying, maybe had a plan. But I believe that there's not too many people. I believe there's not too many people speaking up in behalf of Bauer. And not that I'm gonna make a difference, but I just want to voice my opinion. And maybe down the line, people could understand and get a better feel of what's really going on here, just in case, if you don't know. Because I know a lot of homies, a lot of these youngsters nowadays, they don't care about the news. They don't care about the next man. You know, all they care about is their their music, maybe the streets. He said, she said. IG, let me post up a picture. Wooty woo woo woo. And they forget about what's going on around the world. Not that this is important, because I mean, I'm sure a lot of dudes, a lot of women go through stuff like this. Regular Joes, regular next door individuals or females, and we don't know. They're just silent cases that go on. And this happened to be a famous baseball pitcher, so right away it made breaking news. They say in times of sickness or what is it? I once heard that when you're in the hospital or in prison, you get to see who are your real friends. And this is a moment in Bauer's life for him to see who's really a friend or family, who's really gonna support him through these unfair experiences in his life. So from what I heard, a while back, a lot of his teammates unfriended him on Instagram, Facebook, so on and so forth. Then again, I just heard him on a recent video talk about support from teammates, family. So, so it's cool. Then what I'm getting is that people are not really voicing their opinions or how they really think uh, on social media or through TV. They're probably more private, like maybe calling him and giving him maybe some mental support, like, hey, I'm right here for you, don't even trip out. And mind this, there's always three sides of the story: Bowers, the alleged victim, and the truth. The truth. You know, you could sit there, lie, make up all this kind of shit, but at the end of the day, somebody's watching. Somebody's watching, and let me tell you, karma's a motherfucker. So watch what you do, watch what you say, because you never know. At the end of the day, you might just have to pay for it. That you'll fart. So as you guys may know, I think the DA just threw it out. So there's no case. However, the MLB is taking a different route. I guess they have their own policies in court, and they found Bauer guilty. Of what grounds? I don't know. But according to why is Bauer being suspended? Uh, Dodgers starting pitcher Trevor Bauer has been suspended for 324 games for violating their policy on sexual assault and domestic violence. What violence? What domestic assault? To me is like, I mean, the court just threw this case out the way because they don't have enough evidence or because they know that this lady is lying and making up shit. So if the court does not hold any type of uh, conviction, I don't see why Major League Baseball is not letting this man play. I mean, this guy's a good pitcher. He has skills. And I'm going to tell you something, man. I'm not a big fan of Bauer. At first, I didn't really like him because of his cockiness. He thinks he's fucking bad, you know what I mean? Like, dude, humble yourself. But now it's like, okay, I follow the man on YouTube. You know, he has a lot of he has a lot of knowledge when it comes to pitching, the science to it, and he breaks it down for young players coming up, uh, coming up the ladder, trying to play and someday maybe uh, hitting the major leagues. However, I grew to like this dude, and I feel bad for him that this man that's full of talent that signed under the Dodgers is not able to play and help us win a championship. Oh, call me selfish, call me whatever. But hey, come on. Why isn't anybody speaking up for this man? I mean, why isn't Major League Baseball allowing this man to play? What court, what judgment is more powerful? The state court or Major League Baseball? Come on. Not even a court. Commission. Wow. Crazy. I think somebody's hating on this dude. Now, not that it matters. Not that I care. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of Bauer, but my thing is now you're suspended for 324 games. No pay. How is this man gonna survive? I mean, I know he has this little side passive money, whatnot, but I mean, come on, man. You just got a big contract with the Los Angeles Dodgers, and now, I mean, it's almost like they want to get rid of him, or Major League wants to get rid of him. Same thing happened to Puig. Same thing happened to Yasiel Puig, but different story. The wild horse is just too crazy, man. Sadio. Anyways, could Bauer sue the MLB. Bauer could later sue over the arbitrator's decision, but it would face long odds. Federal judges are required by law to give arbitration awards high deference. Bauer, who has not pitched since last June 28, is the 16th player suspended since MLB implemented its domestic abuse policy in 2015. There it is. So, what does Bauer's suspension mean to the Dodgers? In addition, Dodgers pitcher Trevor Bauer will appeal a 2-year suspension to an arbitrator. He was accused by a woman of sexual assault in June. We know that, but I mean, this was consensual sex. They both agreed to the exercise. I mean, I'm sure people may disagree on the kinky, freaky little sex or talk or exposure, but whatever happens behind closed doors, that's none of our business. That's not going to determine whether this man's going to get paid or not. Man, there's hundreds, thousands of people that have fetishes, that have different type of likes, dislikes. Who cares? What is it to you? What is it to me? Let the vato play. Let the individual play. I mean, what's so hard about that? Like, he's not guilty. It's clear and it says consensual sex. Yeah. The man is not guilty of sodomizing or raping nor taking anything without permission. But hey, where are my gold diggers at, huh? Chingao. This is Bauer stating, in the possible strongest terms, I deny committing any violation of the league's domestic violence and sexual assault policy. I am appealing this action and expect to prevail. Quote, Mr. Bauer. Get it? Feel me? Right. So, are you with me? Let's check this out, man. Let's see what the doctor says.
In August, the Los Angeles Superior Court reviewed a host of information and testimony, and after a 4-day hearing, denied a request for a permanent restraining order against me, as the court correctly found that there is no basis for this request. And more importantly, in doing so, the court also found that no sexual assault, act of abuse, or non-consensual sex occurred between me and the woman seeking the restraining order. And today, the district attorney's office announced that they are declining to press any charges. Now, both my representatives and I have expected this outcome from the beginning, and we are grateful that each of these neutral and third-party arbiters have reviewed the relevant information and made clear and informed decisions on this matter. I had consensual sex with this woman on 2 occasions at my residence in Pasadena, during which we engaged in rough sex. This is something that she brought up. We discussed it together, and both agreed to engage in. We established rules and boundaries, and I followed them. On both occasions, she consented beforehand when we established those boundaries. She also repeatedly consented during sex when I asked her multiple times if she was enjoying herself and if she wanted to continue. And in fact, she continued to direct me as to what she wanted in no uncertain terms. After we finished, on both occasions, we talked briefly, joked around, laughed, and went to sleep. Made to the court, I do want to be crystal clear about a few things. I never punched this woman in the face. I never punched her in the vagina. I never scratched her face. I never had anal sex with her or sodomized her in any way. I never assaulted her in any way at any time. And while we did have consensual rough sex, the disturbing acts and conduct that she described simply did not occur. And if you want to judge me for engaging in rough sex with a woman that I hardly knew, that's okay too. I want to say how incredibly grateful I am to the numerous teammates and players and coaches and fans and friends and even complete strangers who have reached out to me and stood by me, even if it was in silence. To those people, your support and your kind words mean much more than you know. And I'm relieved to finally be able to share the truth with you.
It's I mean, let me know what you think. I mean, let the man play. He's not guilty. I mean, the Hyena was aware. She's the one that brought up the she's the one that brought up the issue of getting choked out. Man, what a crazy bitch, huh? Yeah, what a crazy bitch, man. Fuck, serio. Hey, but to each his own. Hey, I mean, what can you do? That's what makes her happy. But don't turn around and fucking make it seem like this dude whooped your ass. Don't make it seem like you're hurt and traumatized, like you're against what was your idea. What's the matter with you, man? You bipolar or something, man? Yeah, you need to start taking your meds, young lady. Chingao, man. You know what? You know something, man? These ball players out there that are coming up, these prospects, you got a high school sweetheart, or you know a woman, a good woman from your past growing up, dude, stick to that, man. Be careful, man. Learn to pick and choose who you out there, learn to pick and choose your women. Who are you gonna hang out for the night? Even if you have to, fuck it, man. You know what? At this point, before you fuck the bitch or before you fucking have some fun in bed, make her or him sign a contract. I mean, if you're out there making money, I mean, due to the fact that, for any future damages to your character, personality, your name, whatever, with the woo woo woo, yada yada, here's a contract, man. You want to sign? Before, I mean, hey, it's going to get down to this. It's going to get down to this bottom line. Things are just getting too carried away, man. I mean, I want to protect my assets, man. I want to protect what I have in the bank. Shoot. You think I'm just going to allow any fucking hood rat to come and try to take my feria? You know what? Check this out, man. Sign right here. I'm an recio, que no? Sign right here. Just an example, man. Not a contract. So, my raza, my people out there, hopefully you guys like this video. And don't forget to like and subscribe, por favor. Let your friends and family know that you found the local homie. The local homie around the block that has good content, good knowledge. I'm not Mr. Know-It-All, but let them know que I'm just a regular average Joe. I'm not, a professional individual to be in front of the camera, but I do my best. And I just want to make a friend. Is that too much to ask for? All right, now. With that said, positive energy.